Hello everyone, welcome back to our Python course. In the previous class, we learned about loops and how we can repeat code without writing the same statement again and again. Today we are going to learn something we use in almost every Python program, strings. Whenever we are working with names, message, sentences, password or any other text, we are working with strings. So let's understand exactly what strings are and what we can do with them. What is a string? Let's start with something very simple. Suppose I want to store someone's name. I could create a variable called name. Here, name is a variable and AML is the value. Because AML is text, Python treats it as a string. We create string by putting text inside quotes. I'm creating another. We can use either double quotes or single quotes. Then I am writing here print name city. Okay, we can run this code. You can see the output here Amal and Jalandhar. So remember, a string is basically a sequence of characters used to represent text. Now let's connect this with something we learned already. Input. Suppose I don't want to hardcode the name, I want the user to enter it. Okay, I'm changing the name to, I'm taking input. Enter your name, and I'm just commenting this Jalandhar and the city. Okay, now here name, input, enter your name and printing the name. So let's run this. I'm writing name Rahul. Okay, you can see first I have given the input as Rahul and it has printed Rahul. The user entered their name. Python stores it in the name variable and then we print it. Remember something important for our earlier class. Input returns the user input as a string by default. That's why when we are taking text like a name, we don't need to convert it. If you are taking input as an integer, definitely we have to use int. We have to use type conversion here. But now we have taken string, so we don't want to change that. Now here is something interesting. A string isn't treated by Python as a one big block of text. Python sees it as a sequence of individual characters. The word Python contains 6 characters. Each character has a position called an index. Notice something very important. Python start counting from 0, not 1. Now let's actually access one character from the string. Okay, print name 0. We can check the output here. We got output here P because the index 0 represents the first character, so we get P. Okay, then we can change it into 2. Let's think about what will be the output. Okay, we can run this. We got the character T here. Index 2 give us T. Now your turn. What do you think this will print? I'm changing to 4. Okay, I'm not gonna run this. You have to comment this answer. Python also allow us to access character from end of a string. This is called negative indexing. The last character has index -1, so let's try it. Okay, I'm giving here -1. What will be the output? Absolutely n. Okay, and if I give 2, it will print O. Yes. So negative indexing is very useful when we want character from the end. Now let's say I want to know how many characters are inside a string. Instead of counting them manually, Python gives us a function called length function. Okay, we got the output here. Python, after that 6. Length function return the number of characters in the string. Python has 6 characters, so the result is 6. Notice that length gives us the number of characters while indexing start from 0. Now we know how to access one character. But what if I want to take a part of a string? For that we use slicing. Okay, we are using print name of 0 3. Okay, we got the output pyt. Here we are asking Python to give us characters starting from index 0 up to but not including index 3. It is actually same as the range in loops. We are starting from 0 up to 3 not including 3, so it will print from index 0 1 2 and it will stop printing at position 3. Again the start position is included but the stop position is not included, exactly same like range in loops. Okay, another example I can show you. I'm changing 2 to 6. What will be the output? Now we got THON. What do you think this will print? I will show you one more example. 1 4. What will be the output? I will not show the output. You have to comment it below. Now we can move to string method. Python also gives us many built-in string methods that make working with text easier. Let's look at a few important ones. Okay. We can check the output. You see, we got the answer here. Python as uppercase. Upper function convert the string to uppercase. Then there are lower. I'm commenting this. Okay. I'm changing this function to lower. You can see here, first we got the output in uppercase and we got the output in lowercase in second one. Here lower function converts it to lowercase, and there is one more replace function. I am creating one more variable message. Okay, then we can check the output. You can see I like Python here. What is the output we got here? I like Python. Here replace function replaces one piece of text with another. It is saying that from the variable message replace the word Java as Python. Replace the Java to Python. That was actually happened here. Then there is another function strip. I am adding here extra spaces before and after of Python variable. Print name dot strip. Here you can see the strip removes unnecessary spaces from the beginning and end. Okay, you see here in the first print I was not use strip, so it printed the unnecessary spaces before and after the Python. See, in the second line also I haven't used strip, it was printed exactly like this. So after that, the last print using strip I have printed name. Then you can see the last print function I have used. In that last print we use strip, so it remove the unnecessary spaces before and after of that name variable. So we can go for a quick summary. Upper function is used for uppercase and lower function is used for convert to lowercase. Replace function is used to replace a text. Strip function is used to remove extra spaces. Now let's use what we have learned to create a small practical program. Imagine a user enters their name but accidentally uses lowercase letter or extra spaces. Let's clean that input. Okay, I am removing all this code. Creating variable name. Now suppose the user enters space before and after their name. We can use strip to remove those spaces. So I am giving name equal to name dot strip. And now let's make the first letter uppercase. Okay, now we can run this code. Enter your name. I am writing Amel. And also I have added some extra spaces after that. Okay, I am giving some spaces at start and writing name Amel. After that also I am giving extra spaces. So we can check what will be the next output. Okay, we got the output hello Amel. Here we got the first letter of Amel at uppercase. Here we got the first letter in capital letter A. Why we got that? We have used the capitalize function. The capitalize function is used to capitalize the first letter. So we have taken user input, removed unnecessary spaces, formatted the name and finally displayed a greeting. This is a simple example, but these kinds of string operations are used everywhere in the real applications. Now it's your turn. Here is today's challenge. Ask the user to enter a word and find out how many characters it contains. For example, if the user enter Python, the output should be 6. Pause the video and try to write the program yourself. Okay, I'm changing here. Word. Okay, what I have did here, first I have created a variable called word, then I have created a variable length to calculate the length of the word. After that I am printing the length variable, so we can run this code. I am writing just Python. Okay, we got the answer 6 here. We simply take the word as input and that input is given to another variable. Okay, today we learn what string are, how to access individual characters using indexing, how negative indexing works, how to find the length using length function, how to slice strings and some useful string methods. If you have any doubt about strings, indexing, slicing or any other topics from today's class, comment below. Don't hesitate to ask. I will definitely try to reply. Practice today's example, try the prediction challenge and also comment it below.